Hello, welcome to the little castle in rural Wales. I'm Mock, if we haven't met before, and this is Chaucer, and we are delighted to welcome you to our castle just outside Abergavenny. But we're not spending long here today. Oh no, we're heading off to Downton Abbey, to Bonhams in London, to the auction to look at Lady Mary's wedding dress. Then we hot-foot it down Bond Street and pop along to Ralph Lauren before we pop off to Tenerife to celebrate my birthday. And then back to London for a bit of a hairdo. So lots going on today. Let me know what you'd like to see in the next episode. But for now, sit down, my darling. Let's sit back and let's enjoy a week in the life of Mock. See you soon. It might look like I am in central London right now, but you'd be wrong. I am, in fact, at Downton Abbey. Do you want to come along with me and see Bonham's Downton Abbey auction? Come along, it'll be great fun. Downton Abbey has taken the world by storm, first as the ITV series and then as 3 films. And I went along to Bonhams in Bond Street in central London to go and look at the props and the costumes as they went on display for their digital auction. So come through the Palm Room, me and loads of other fans, and let's have a look at Downton Abbey. I was a little bit overwhelmed and a bit starstruck when I first arrived. I kept spotting things from the television series. Oh my goodness, there's Lady Grantham's dress. There's Lady Mary's wedding dress. That was on the side table in the dining room. Look at the car. Oh, if only I could take a ride in there. Mind you, we can always imagine, can't we? Home, James, and don't spare the horses. Or would it be Thomas? Probably more home Thomas. Let's not spare the horses. What I loved about this auction was you could get up really close to everything. Yeah, I had the catalogue and I certainly wasn't going to bid anything. Lady Grantham's cane was over £11,000 in bids so far on that day. But you could get really close. You could really feel the majesty of Downton Abbey. I did like this light though. I thought it was really cool that they had some of the props as well. So you can just see in the background there, Downton Cottage Hospital. How cool is that? And the iconic bells from the opening sequence. And Lady Mary in her beautiful wedding dress. Look at those lilies. Much as I loved this dining table, I'm not sure that myself or any of my ancestors will have quite been invited to sit with Lord and Lady Grantham for supper. No, we can but dream. What was interesting though is that as I looked at all the props on the table and around the bedrooms, I recognised items or very similar items that I have here at my little castle in rural Wales. I may not be a Grantham or a Crawley, but I'm certainly channeling the spirit of Downton Abbey in my own little castle in rural Wales. Couple of antlers on the wall. I have a couple in my loo in Wales. And then I was in the kitchens, yes, below stairs, where I was supposed to be. And then Mr. Carson's key cupboard. I mean, how would you work out what key was what? I guess you'd have to sit at that desk and work it all out. But then, I'm not clever enough to be a butler. So I may not have bought anything at the auction, but there is one thing I did buy, and that was the auction catalogue. What a fantastic souvenir of an amazing exhibition and an amazing television show. So once I finished at Bonham's, it was on to my next spot, and that is fabulous. That was absolutely wonderful. I really enjoyed that. And now I need a coffee, so I'm going to go off to Ralph Lauren to the gorgeous coffee shop Ralph. So do you want to come with me and get a coffee at Ralph's? Oh, I did feel like one of the beautiful people walking down Bond Street on a Monday morning. My mother used to say, "You have champagne taste and beer money." I've always been a massive Ralph Lauren fan, and the idea that I can actually drink my favourite brand is too hard to resist. Ralph Lauren is such an iconic store, and I have a number of Ralph Lauren pieces in my wardrobe. This one in central London is just by Green Park and a quick hop, skip and a jump from the Ritz. I really love the idea that you can go in and for a couple of pounds indulge in a Ralph Lauren fantasy. I may not be able to afford a Ralph Lauren cashmere jumper on a Monday morning, but I can smile at the teddy bear and have a cold brew. I know it's completely ridiculous to drink a Ralph Lauren coffee, but hey, I'm in London on a Monday morning and not at work, so I'm having a mini holiday, and who can blame me?
Oh my God, that's amazing.
This year, my husband and I spent my birthday in Tenerife, and my favourite thing? A birthday card that looked just like my dog Chaucer. I get a box of Mock and my husband gets a box of Joe. Small items that we know we love, but we wouldn't necessarily buy ourselves.
Oh, wow! Oh my God, they're beautiful.
I thought you'd like them.
Wow. They're like Delft tiles.
Yeah.
Amazing. A rabbit and a fox. Is he chasing him?
I think they're friends.
Are they friends?
They're friends. Yeah.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah.
We were staying at the Ritz-Carlton Obama over in Tenerife. It's a really interesting hotel. It looks a bit like the set of a Star Wars movie. So as I wandered off for breakfast, I thought I'd film a little bit for you. It's got a central courtyard, beautiful pond with these amazing koi fish. I think they're called koi fish. If I'm wrong, let me know. And as you walk near them, you cast a shadow, and then they think they're going to be fed, so they all come up and team around you. Here is the little cafe where I spent many an afternoon reading, and then into the hotel bar. Now, I don't drink alcohol, but I can certainly appreciate the beauty of this open bar space. Do you see what I mean? That it's reminiscent of Star Wars. That's the pool, and over there's the beach, but it could almost be a Star Wars movie. Can't think of anyone else I'd rather have breakfast with on my birthday than my lovely husband, Joe. I think he's finding his breakfast too funny, so time for me to sip some coffee with elegance and birthday style. After breakfast, a quick change, and we headed off to do some shopping. I love a bit of Ralph Lauren, and I hit that shop hard. And what I also hit hard was the gym. I'm on a mission to age well, and part of that is regular routine workouts, whether it's in the gym, whether it's a reformer Pilates, or here, a little bit of what I called old man stretching. My husband Joe is qualified as a personal trainer, and I think it's really important that I recognise I'm on a different fitness journey to him. My fitness is always going to look different, and my weights are always going to be lighter. and after the gym, pop back down to our hotel room and maybe just a little bit of personal care and pampering. Well, it is my birthday, you know. I don't drink alcohol, so it was no champagne for me, but a gorgeous mint tea to end off the evening. What a fantastic birthday. Absolutely wonderful and held in paradise. And the two things I like to have in bed at night, my husband and country life.
Yeah. Okay.
Smile at me. That's so gay, that's perfect.
Okay. Go.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Come and see me get scalped.
Last year, I did something that was just for me. I put away all the voices in my head and I got myself a hair system. You might know it as a toupee. We've now rebranded. The first thing you have to do when you get your refit is to have it taken off. And Antonio in Chiswick takes it gently off. And the feeling of having warm water and a massage on my scalp, oh, it's second to none. And once I've been buffed and dried, I can then watch as my little toupee or my hair system is washed and dried too. I sit down and sometimes it really surprises me. I forget what I used to look like before I had the hair system in place. Now I want to point out this isn't about me pretending to be younger. I'm really happy with being 56. I look after my skin, I make sure I go to the gym. But this was about looking back in the mirror and seeing the person I think I am reflected back at me. Now, lots of people have asked me, can I take my hair system off? And technically I can. I could take it off if I wanted to, but I leave it on, and every 6 weeks I go to see Antonio, who gives it a wash, who gives my head a good massage, and then pops some glue on my head, puts some glue on the hair system, and reunites the two together. Now, I want to iterate very clearly that I am not trying to look any younger than 56 years old. I take care of myself physically. I give myself facials, LED masks, I go to the gym, and I go to Reformer Pilates twice a week. What I want to do is be the best version of myself and to age well. I think wearing a hairpiece makes me look better. Some people say it makes me look younger, but I think it makes me feel more like Mock O'Keeffe. I'm on a mission to age well and be the best person and best version of myself that I can possibly be. At 19, my hair started to fall out, and by the time I was in my mid-30s, it was really pretty clear that I was going bald. I tried various things to hide it, but eventually I just shaved my head. I was never particularly happy, and I became well known for my variety of hats. And this, getting the hair system, has absolutely changed my life. I'm really honest about it. I tell everyone I have a hair system. I say it's real hair, it's just not mine. But I love the fact that I now have hair on my head. I never really experienced the joys and delights of personal grooming at the salon. And I have to say, having my beard done, having my hair done, and yes, I'm over 50, even having my eyebrows trimmed, means I feel like I'm really getting the perfect pamper every time I go to see Antonio. So if there's something you really want to do and your little voice inside is holding you back, my advice would be, please just go for it. I should have done this 20 years ago. I'm happy now. I would have been even happier to have it for the last 20 years. So you've seen into the world of my hair system. Let me know what you think. Do you think Antonia's done a good job, or do you think I look hideous? I'd love to know, honestly. What do you think? And maybe what style should I go for next? Should I go shorter? Should I go longer? Or should I go for some Christmas curls maybe? Anyway, let me know. And thanks for coming on this journey with me. All comments are welcome. All feedback are welcome. I just like being transparent and honest about myself. See you soon. Wait. Good boy. Well, I hope you enjoyed your trip to Downton Abbey, to central London, to Tenerife, and to the hairdresser with me. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your comments below. And remember, you can always subscribe, and next Friday there'll be another video. But for now, wherever you are and whoever you love, from Chaucer and I, we wish you well and we send you love for a great week. Isn't that right? Yes.